changing behavior. Why is your child behaving in a certain way? We want to be very aware. So to all parents, okay, behaviors that we don't like, they are all difficult, but we need to know what is the purpose of the behavior. And Mickey, if you can assist everyone to write down as fast as you can, okay, the 6 purpose of having difficult behaviors, that will be really wonderful. Now, so the behaviors generally are categorized to your child want to gain something, or our behavior want to gain something, or want to escape from something. So if one day your child have a certain behavior that you don't understand, you want to ask yourself, behavior number 1, is my child trying to gain attention? That is behavior number 1. If your child is trying to gain your attention and you can give your child that attention, give your child that attention that he or she needs. But if one day your child is having some behavior, when you ask your child what's going on, your child say, go away, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not in a good mood, mommy. Daddy, can you just give me a moment? Your child want to escape from attention. That means they do not want that attention. Okay, they want to have some personal space, and if you can allow that they are safe, allow them to escape, okay, the attentions to be given. That is the first 2. And the third behaviors, the purpose of behavior is to engage in a preferred activity. If your child right now is playing a game and you ask your child to come and listen to Uncle Paul talking, your child might think that is a little bit boring, okay? Not necessary. So you want to see that if your child is watching a TV and transition to the activity, your child resists to do it because your child is, prefer to gain access to a preferred activity. Then the 4th one is the opposite, is escape a certain task. You want your child to do a certain thing to complete a task, but your child do not want to do it. So your child will say, 5 minutes later, okay, maybe tomorrow, your child is trying to escape doing that task, and you want to ask yourself, is this acceptable or not acceptable? If it's acceptable, then you allow your child to escape, okay, and delay the task to a later date. But most of the time, we want to support our child to complete the task, isn't it, parents? Yeah. And the 5th one, when your child is feeling really uncomfortable, perhaps after some injections, or they are feeling some emotion, they might be crying, and your child might be asking for physical pleasure. So physical pleasure means that if you put your hands on your child's shoulder, okay, on his or her back, touch his or her head and think that, yeah, you're feeling really pain. Dad and moms know it. Uncle, auntie get it. And when they experience, okay, the physical pleasure, their mood, okay, will de-escalate and come down. Then the 6th one is to escape, okay, pain. So sometimes they might not want to get into certain routine because they know that pain is about to come. Also, they might want to escape from this task that they have to face out there. So parents, a total of 6 behavior. You want to ask yourself, which behavior is primarily, okay, causing your child to behave in a way that you might not want them to do. Okay, if there are any questions about this 6 behavior that I've learned from Signpost parenting program, is a research-based parenting program, let me know via the chat, okay, or directly send it to Mickey so she can ask the questions on behalf of you. Okay, now, and once you know of the child's behavior, then you want to come up with some responses. So I am going to invite some of you. I might read out your name and see whether you can unmute your mic so that this can be really, really interactive here. So if a child is having certain emotions, yeah, you might want to read out one of these following coping statements, empathetic reply. So let's begin with asking Gerald to unmute yourself. Gerald, can I invite you to unmute yourself? And Gerald, if you see a child feeling a little bit upset, Can you share with everyone how would you reply that child using the first statement? How will you say?
I might be wrong, but you seem angry.
Yeah, you're right. So everyone, you can see Gerald, thanks for volunteering. You can see that, okay, Gerald's tone, okay, is stable, is a little bit slow. And we want to say that, oh, you're feeling angry, right? We do not want to assume our children is having that behavior. We say, I might be wrong, but it seems that you're feeling angry out there. Great. What about parents of Leroy? Yeah, when I see that you unmute your mic, it means that you're ready to share. Great.
Yeah, something's on your mind.
Yeah, something's on your mind. Yes, you can see from Leroy's or mother, he said that something's on your mind. The mind is higher. So it's prompt as the questions out there. So to all parents, our tonality make a lot of difference out there. So when you receive this type of slides, you can always practice that with your children out there. Let's invite one more person. What about Mei Liao? Did I pronounce your name properly? Mei Liao, are you there with us? What about Jaden? Yeah. Hi, Jaden. When I see that your mic is unmuted, I know I can ask you to reply one of the statements. Not at this moment, no worries, parents. Okay, we'll just slowly warm up the space out there. Okay, so these are some of the behaviors. I know it's difficult for you to do the injections. I know it's difficult for you to feel, okay, and have this situation with you. Mommy, understand, and I am with you in this journey. So in the slow, okay, tonality, that actually make a huge difference in terms of getting our child, okay, to de-escalate their emotions out there. Cool? Yeah, stop me to ask any questions, all right? Now, parents, so let's say if we are the one who cannot contain our emotions, then what we want to do is want to maintain distance. So maintaining distance in a psychological word is called psychological distancing. You want to give your child some time to be with him or herself, and you want to be by yourself as well. So if you can walk to the balcony, you can walk to a space, drink a water, give yourself some time to calm down and then go back and approach your children. That will be the things to do, because from the amygdala to the prefrontal cortex, it takes at least 7 seconds, okay, to transition from one part, the emotion brain, okay, to the reasoning brain. So when you receive this, you can just click and you will be able to know what to do. Okay.